don't know who need to hear this, but I just seen that 50 Cent wrecking documentary about Diddy. That ninja guilty, man. He guilty. I'm talking about with the Pac situation. I never seen it laid out flat like that. Now, I got a video from Chig Smooth. They saying Diddy is up in arms. They saying he's sending threats to Diddy, cease and desist. They still came out with the footage and all of that. But it's a lot going on with that, but we about to get into it. Y'all know I'm like Cole and y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
So let's hit Chig Smooth. Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your
I didn't even know Diddy tried to get somebody to get a death row chain from him. This is where all it started. Now, I knew he was jealous of Tupac. I knew that. But he's sending threats now. We about to look at this, though, man. I ain't going to stop the video.
Shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit, too, bro.
Oh, boy. Here we go, you guys.
Oh,
let the games begin. Looks like Diddy is not too happy with 50 Cent and Netflix for putting out the documentary about him, and he's now taking matters into his own hands. Now, ever since this doc came out a couple days ago, people have been looking at Diddy a lot differently. People are now seeing just how evil Diddy really was back in the days, how much Diddy actually exploited a lot of black artists, and of course, his involvement in the death of Tupac. Now, Diddy and his team has been going back and forth with Netflix over the last couple of days. They initially sent a cease and desist letter to Netflix claiming the footage they used in the doc was stolen footage. They're claiming it was stolen footage that was never authorized for release. And on top of that, it's also a shameful hit piece. Of course, if you guys watched the doc, they pretty much had everybody that hated Diddy's guts in the doc. So when you have a bunch of people coming together to speak negatively about you, you're obviously going to feel like this was a targeted hit piece. But let's be honest. If you're somebody like Diddy that's allegedly fucked a lot of people over, it's a little...
Bro, you didn't even have to get nobody that hated him to be in this documentary. When they start piecing up everything with the Pac situation and then the stampede that happened at that college and all of that stuff and how he wanted to be the HNIC, you able to see it. You able to connect the dots with him.
A bit hard to find people that would vouch for you and speak positively about you. Now, Netflix did respond back to them. They said, yo, this footage came to us. We obtained the footage legally, and we also have the necessary rights, bitch ass nigga. We moved heaven and earth to keep the filmmaker's identity confidential. One thing about Sean Combs is that he's always filming himself, and it's been an obsession throughout the decades. We also reached out to Sean Combs' legal team for an interview and comments multiple times, but did not hear back. Now, Diddy's team did respond back and they sent some threats. They said, as you are undoubtedly aware, Mr. Combs has not hesitated to take legal action against media entities and others who violate his rights, and he would not hesitate to do so against Netflix. And once again, Netflix responded back to them. The claims being made about Sean Combs, The Reckoning, are false. The project has no ties to any past conversations between Sean Combs and Netflix. The footage of Combs leading up to his indictment and arrest were legally obtained. This is not a hit piece or an act of retribution. Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, is an executive producer but doesn't have creative control. No one was paid to participate. AKA, these people that you see in this doc trashing you, Diddy, these niggas did it for free. They willingly took time off from work just to come talk about you. That's how bad your character is. Now, yesterday...
I don't know how Chig Smooth get away with these curses and stuff so early in the video. But, listen, those people that's been coming out, they wanted to come out a long time ago. One of his first victims came out from 1980-something. This is where he first started. He been wanting people, girls and all. Diddy is Drake, bruh. Diddy is Drake. I'm telling you. If you haven't seen that docuseries, you better go see it. Diddy is Drake. Diddy want everybody girl.
Diddy's former security guard, Roger Bonds, actually came out to explain how Netflix got the footage. Apparently, Diddy records himself 24/7, and he was doing so during his case. Turns out Diddy did not want to pay the people that was recording him, obviously because he was found guilty, so they took the footage and they sold it to Netflix. Here's what his former security guard said.
I'm getting to this, yo, Bonds, yo, man, yo, how 50 get, blah, 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 yo, Puff, take this self doing that. Let me explain something to y'all. All right, whether it's NDAs, whether it's whatever. When these young boys come in, first of all, he only deal with young videographers because he want to rob them, and he know that they want the opportunity to follow Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
And this was another pattern that they was expounding on during the docuseries. That Craig Mack was he never paid Craig Mack. He never paid. If you don't know who Craig Mack is, here comes the brand new flavor. That's Craig Mack. Craig Mack has said, bro, I need some money. Like, yo, I got all these hit records, but I ain't got no money. Puff Daddy pulled out a wad of $100 bills and gave him $100. Bro, this is how he's exploiting the people. He's giving them what they initially wanted, but they thinking that they're going to get paid along with the fame. You know what I'm saying? But he just giving them the fame. He's just giving them, opportunity to be on camera. But he's not paying these people.
Diddy, they want that opportunity. So they get him at a low price anyway. Mm-hmm. But when you stay out so many hours a day, Puff wants a videographer with him 24 hours a day on call. Whether we on a yacht, whether we on a ship, wherever we at, he wants to videotape that, right? So now, they come to agreement. They come to whatever the pay is going to be. But then it be so many hours on that invoice that he don't want to pay. He gets in touch with the office. He gets in touch with the chief of staff. Yo, what is this I'm paying? What is this I'm paying? You know what you paying. You was outside all of these hours. It's 160 something hours in a week. You was outside 140. That's the invoice he put in. So now, being if you got a contract and he don't stand to that contract, guess what happens? He could do whatever he want to do with that footage. True. So now that footage goes to the highest bidder. And 50 had to be the highest bidder to get there. This is business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't in love with you. Everybody ain't dedicated. Everybody ain't loyal to the point of stupidity.
And now,
yeah, these young ninjas, these young videographers, they don't look at you like the people from the 90s look at you. They want their money, bro. So if they sitting up there following you all day, they want to be compensated for that footage. You know what I mean? And Diddy, just like he do, he didn't pay him, y'all. And this is what he used to getting away with, using his superstardom in order to get over on people. But it just did not work. 50 Cent came through, was like, yo, how much y'all want for that footage? Yeah, we want so-and-so. Here you go, bam. Now I'm about to make the docuseries out of you. Now you looking dumb.
Now fast forward to this morning. Looks like Diddy is sick of 50 Cent, and he's now letting him know and also sending threats. 50 Cent was out in Miami last night. He had a show at Club 11. And you guys will never believe what Diddy did, allegedly. According to 50 Cent, Diddy sent him some flowers while he was performing at the club. 50 posted this picture saying, yo, what kind of gay shit is this? Diddy sent me flowers at Club 11. LOL, why all the foreplay? Get busy.
I want to see who thinking. Y'all remember when we just did the takeoff video with mob ties, and how the mobster Al Capone was sending flowers to the person at the funeral and all of that stuff. He's sending them flowers to let them know. Put it together, y'all. Put it together.
You know I'm stupid. Now 50 knows exactly what this is. This is Diddy basically telling him, bro, I know exactly where you are, and I could have easily gotten you touched if I wanted to. 50 Cent goes on to write in the caption saying, a warning? I'm 90s grimy, nigga. You don't warn me. Now, some people are saying that this flower arrangement actually looks like funeral flowers, which of course 50 Cent has to take as an obvious threat, which means security is going to be tighter for 50 Cent, and on top of that, the man is pissed off now. We all know what happens to people that seemingly pose threats to 50's life. Usually does not end well for them. And with Diddy in prison, who knows what kind of strings 50 Cent can possibly pull. Now here's my thing. This is not really the smartest thing to do if you're Diddy. You gotta remember, while you're locked up, your family's out here. You wanna make sure your family, your kids, everybody can move around safely. So if you're making threats...
But this the thing, Diddy don't have that type of heart. He don't care. He don't care. When you see that documentary, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Hey, the devil ain't got no love.
It's like this, and sending funeral warnings to somebody like 50 Cent, you gotta think about your family first. The last thing you want is to be locked up in prison and get a message that somebody has caused harm to your family. And I'm sorry, but this does not help your case at all. People already think that you're evil, and now you're sending somebody funeral flowers from prison? Hey dog, peace and love to everybody. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of...
Bruh, Diddy is heartless, bruh. Diddy is heart. Now, this wasn't one of them documentaries. They were just putting stuff together and them just to play on your emotions and all of that stuff. No, nah. The stuff that was putting together was valid. They wasn't just putting together the music just to play on your Nah, this was official, bruh. This was if you was able to connect them dots, bruh. This was like that. I'm telling you. This joint is worth watching again. I'm telling you. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Shout out to Chig Smooth. Big Kish signing out. Gone, y'all.